Why is this messed up? For some reason the Discord window is always messed up no matter what I do. I don't know why. Oh, there it goes. Fixed itself. Alright, we should be live. Let's go to get to the... Oh shit. That's not what I want to do. Alright, what is this, week 8?
No clue, buddy.
I forgot to keep track. I think I didn't change it last time, so I think there's like 2 called the same title.
Oh.
So that's not confusing.
That'll give our very dedicated listener base a very big run for their money.
Yeah, I know.
We're just messing with you.
It's mostly for us to keep track if we miss a week.
Yeah. Thank you.
But we are live, so.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So last session, actually, we'll go 2 sessions ago. 2 sessions ago, the party began investigating basically the location of this Stone of Galor, a magical artifact said to lead its master to a vault of riches. And the stone was in the hands of worshippers of Asmodeus, this cult of Asmodeus. The party uncovered a meeting place of theirs inside a crypt belonging to a family called the Cassantler family, one of the noble families of Waterdeep. And they tracked the stone as it was changing hands from some of the cultists to some demons. Fish, fleet of foot, uh, hopped rooftop to rooftop on the demon's tail, his party in tow, to a meeting place where the demons were then exchanging this stone to someone riding in a Cassantler owned horse and carriage. The party descended upon the deal more or less into a large fight. From there, they more or less lost the individual. They got away with the stone. The party returned back to Trollskull Manor to heal their wounds and come up with a battle plan. Where the next morning, they were approached by some street urchins, some young kids, no more than the age of 12, told you that they have the stone. You followed them to their hideout in the rat-like sewers and tunnels beneath Waterdeep, where you did in fact find the Stone of Gondor, and did battle with a mimic. Um, Killing the mimic, you were able to obtain the stone, but upon exiting the sewers, the party was accosted by a whole host of guards and city watchmen and placed under arrest, or at least several party members that were caught were, citing a long list of charges from disturbing the peace, assault, attempted murder with a deadly weapon, um, trespassing, burglary, robbery, um, basically a whole smorgasbord of charges. Um, Bergen, Caracas, and Fish have all been put in cells in one of the city's courthouses, while the rest of the party is back at Trollskull Manor, prepping to basically jailbreak them. It is late afternoon, early evening time, and their trial is set for the following day. Um, Other than Bergen, Heracus, and Fish, the rest of the party is currently at Trollskull Manor, game planning, and along with the party, a guest, um, the shape-shifting Cassandler Buggyman, um, has been captured by you all and is currently tied up and in kind of the den space of the manor next to the bar. And that's what we'll pick up today.
My Roll20 has been loading for like 5 minutes then.
You may need to refresh the page.
I'll say I had to I closed out Chrome and reloaded in.
It's always giving you a countdown.
Yeah, it always gives you a countdown. Yeah.
No, for some reason I don't remember that. Here I am. Are we like in? Is there like a holding cell that we're all in, or are we all in individual cells by ourselves?
Yeah. So let me kind of I can do some little magic work really quick. Give me 1 second, and I can kind of show you what you're each looking at here.
I need to know if I need to protect my butthole.
Copy. It
Well,
is an
I'm
individual.
in play, so yes.
Okay, and I believe I can drag individuals. Give me 1 second here. Let's go to boom, and let's go. Reveal areas. Boom. And then what I can do is I can get.
About where is the?
So we're on the city map right now. We're about to go to a different map. If you're wondering where the courthouse is on the city map, it is kind of the orange amberish color building here. Oh, wrong tool. So it is over here.
Right.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Now lightning, which is, where's lightning? Here's lightning. I should be able to put you on there, along with PD, who's Bergen, and then Harakis, which is J-Rod, and then everyone else, you'll be back at Troll Skull Manor. So, Witty, Taco, Hoyd, Lee Tang, Wall. Now I think everyone should be on a page. Either you should be at the courthouse if you're in the courthouse cells, or you should be back at the bar if you're at the bar.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Okay. But yeah, it's about 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night. Whoever would like to do something, take it away.
All right, gents. What's the plan?
Do you want to say real quick out of character here, if I for whatever reason just like say something like autopilot, because I just have to go really quick, cats are for some reason fighting each other.
No worries.
We just
Lovely.
split them up.
2 pets enter, 1 pet leaves. Winner is the best pet. There we go. Solves the problem.
True that. Well, gents. What's the plan?
It's a good plan.
All right.
In terms of plan, we have no plan.
I mean, we can always go and try to bust them out.
Yes, but how? Was the plan Zenfear? You're the rogue.
Yeah, I'm just a little worried about my lockpicks. You know,
Yes, of course.
they've
Yes.
they haven't been the best lately. And I'm not sure if I can get better ones or not. Maybe I can.
As far as lockpicks go, unless there's like some kind of like enchanted like magical lockpicking device, there's not really any better tools you could get.
It's based off like a.
Yeah, it's if you have proficiency, it's just proficiency plus dex. If you don't have proficiency, then it's just dex.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, I mean, we can always go and try, but you know, it's
I
obviously.
forgot that I have thieves' tools, but they probably took that away from jail.
As far as you guys in the jail, just a reminder that the only thing they took from you guys were your weapons. Otherwise, you still have all your belongings. So any
Oh.
rations, any tools,
Not
any of that
very
kind of
good
stuff.
guards.
No, not at all. Oh my god.
I
And then
could've-
also Herakis, you do have the stone, which was a pretty big piece of the puzzle.
Are there windows in our cells, like to see outside?
From your cells, there are not. Make a intelligence check, Bergen. Yeah, no windows here.
Yeah,
What
I'll
if
just
we?
I'll light a candle and meditate. I'll read this book of Asmodeus I
Okay,
got.
did they not arrest us or did we escape?
So, order of operations for that is that Hoyd, Xanfir, Billy Lou, and Aegis, you guys were all absent. So, on top of being approached by the street urchins who wanted to take you to the stone, your friend Durnan, the proprietor of the Yawning Portal Inn, had put up the money for the other half of the repairs for the Troll Skull Tavern.
Mm.
So at this point, the inn is like fully repaired and operational.
Ah.
But basically, you guys stuck around the inn to just oversee the guild workers as they did the last bit of repairs. However, Li Tang and oh man, what's Wall's characters? Lindir.
Lindir.
Where's Lindir's head at? It's not on this page for
I
some
haven't
reason.
seen it. I was gonna say something. I'm not. I may
Yeah,
still be
yeah.
in the
He's invisible.
Yeah. Dope.
there,
No,
whatever.
that's not the right one. Because I made you like the thing, right?
Because I think I'm still in the sewer or whatever.
Oh, do you not see it? Okay, one second. And Wall, let me get you over on that page. And the blah blah blah. What was I talking about? Li Tang and Lin Deer, they were here, so they went out with the rest of the party, and basically avoided arrest. But for the rest of you guys, it was just you never left the inn to begin with.
Gotcha. So we don't know if we're actually wanted or not.
You do know that you're wanted,
Okay.
because there are
so,
some wanted posters that you guys got in the mail.
gotcha.
I don't know
Yeah.
that they're wanted though.
I think by now you would know that they're wanted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I get that they're wanted, but I don't know if there's a monetary reward.
Make a perception check,
What
Lindy.
wanted me?
Did you ask if I know what wanted means? Perception.
You notice a stack of wanted posters on the bar nearby,
Okay.
and
That can
on
make
those
things
wanted
interesting.
posters is the monetary value.
Oh,
Hey, what Spikes, what was the name of that house that we broke into and I blew up those guys, the lady that gave us a reward and then kicked us out?
That is the Growlhund Villa.
All right. I'd like to use legend lore on the Growlhounds.
Ooh, okay. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Doing some finagling really quick because let's boom there.
Wait, why did his token get so big?
This token is huge, bro. He's supersized, dude.
Yeah.
He's gonna get us out of here.
He's
Big
just
brain
so
in it.
large.
Save changes. Sorry, I just wanted it all to match. I know that we're waiting on his permanent picture, but I wanted him to go ahead and have a circular token like everybody else. Okay, legend lore for the Growlhounds. Spell brings to your mind a brief summary of the significant lore about the thing you named. Lore might consist of current tales, forgotten stories, or even secret lore that has never been widely known. If the thing you named isn't of legendary importance, you gain no information. Is there a family of legendary importance? Let's see. Because I think the spell with the item works a little bit differently.
Like the Walton family?
Okay. You get an image. You get several images in your mind, Harakas. You have kind of their villa being built, kind of like a vision of a long time ago. The skeletal structure, the beams, the foundation of it being built, and you see kind of runic circles like in the foundation of the building as it's being built. And you see, several images of the same kind of Asmodeus culty robe-wearing people, kind of doing different rituals and actually hanging people from the neck in the different from the trees within their yard. You see many of these masked figures drinking from goblets, a deep dark red liquid. And then from like your mind's eye, a voice begins to ring out. Let me get over to it really quick. What it tells you exactly is it says to you, the temptation of evil is a powerful force. Many bend to its will. Um, does it tell you exactly what it is? I guess that doesn't actually give you the actual name. Basically, you see them dealing with devils, and you kind of see generation after generation of Growlhund, and you see kind of like a mother and father, and then babies, and then mother and father and babies. But over the cycle, some of the babies are no longer humanoid, and some of them become tiefling. And what you feel is if somewhere along the way, one of the Growlhund's ancestors has forged a demonic pact. And you can see that all of the tiefling babies are kind of whisked away, and the only Growlhunds that are left here are kind of those of normal humanoid descent. All of the tieflings are kind of whisked away beyond the view of legend lore, beyond kind of what it tells you.
Okay.
Sorry, I was trying to find if it gave you exact information, but it's rather vague in the lore here.
It sounds like we helped the wrong people when we were there.
Well, at least we know that now.
And knowledge is the best weapon.
Knowledge is power.
Knowing is half the battle.
And that same kind of voice accosts your mind, Harakas, and it says, "See, I can give you so much information. You should talk more."
I still choose to not speak with the stone outside of using its ability.
Okay, that's fine.
What time of day is it currently?
It's evening. It's around 10 o'clock at night.
How long would it take us to, well, at what time normally would guards, well, I guess guards wouldn't necessarily leave the streets at a certain time, would they?
Negative. In fact, you know that your place is currently being watched by several of those guards, which made it tough for Li Tang and Lindir to get into the Troll Skull Manor. So your place is kind of on lockdown. You've got several guards looking your way.
Who has that magic paper
It's already been used.
already been used? Okay.
Damn.
that was used by Fish. When he tracked the demons across the rooftops, he sent it back to the party to kind of let them know where the deal was happening.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Have we thought of that elf royalty guy that we saved from the docks or whatever? Like way back in like the third
Yeah.
session or
Rain-
whatever.
Raynar, yeah, he's
Yeah,
human, but I know who you're
Or
talking
human, that's it.
about. Yeah,
Have we thought about maybe contacting him and seeing if he could help us with this whole scenario? I don't know. if
no
you
one
guys
has
think
reached
that's a
out.
good idea.
And no one has had any ideas with that. Okay.
I don't know if we think that's a good idea or not.
How do we think he could help?
I mean, he has, I don't know, more powerful than us in the when it comes to like guards or like political
Yep.
power, I think.
True, true.
And there might be a way he might say that, I don't know, cover for us, say we've been working for him, or I don't know exactly what, but
Yeah.
advice. I mean, I think because if we bust them out, then we're just gonna be running through the whole city, and are we just gonna leave the city?
True. Yeah, see if we can get them pardoned. I say, yeah, I agree. We should hit up Raynar.
I mean, at least he's our most powerful friend, I think.
Somehow prove that the people that we attacked were. Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for that one
And you-
random in the road that got shot with the crossbow.
And you know how to get in contact with him. He kind of left you contact details. He can be reached at his residence. Either going there in person or sending some kind of letter to him.
But I feel like if we send a letter, it'll get stopped. Because do the guards know we're in here?
Yes. Lindier and Li Tang had an awkward kind of run-in with the guards on the way back, but they were able to kind of get inside.
So why don't they just storm in and take us?
They're scared of Liv.
They're I'd basically say like you guys have been discussing long enough and kind of keeping an eye on the peripheral. That's kind of what they intend to do. They just know that there's a
Okay.
lot of you. They know more or less that you are not normal people, and they're kind of gearing up. It's just a matter of time for them to kind of get the proper, something like a SWAT team, like getting ready to charge into a hostage situation. They're just trying to make sure they have everything on lockdown.
So we should dip soon.
Time is of
Yes.
the essence.
We should
We
invest
could always
in a
ask,
secret exit.
yeah, secret exit tunnel, or ask Ghost Boy to do some sort of like crazy shit with the house,
I mean,
and then as like a distraction, we can try to escape somewhere.
Aegis and our boy left. I forget
Liv.
his name.
Laugh.
Liv.
Yep, Liv.
I mean,
Live, laugh,
Aegis,
love.
ask him if he knows of any secret exits.
Yeah, we're in a
I'll,
pickle.
all right, I'll give it a shot.
I mean, we
Liv,
don't
old
have to
buddy.
wait till dark. It'll be easier to.
So it is
easier
dark
to,
right now because I think it's 10.
Yeah,
10.
it's dark.
It's PM.
Okay, oh, it's dark.
Well, Liv, old buddy, do you have any options? Any secret exits that you may not have told us about when we entered this establishment? Anything, buddy? We're kind of in a jam. In a jam, yes, very much. We need help, please, desperately.
Kind of the nearby firelight kind of flickers. Kind of a cold chill goes down the back of your neck, Aegis. And you kind of feel just a negative sensation, like there's no help that Lyft can give you for this
Hmm.
particular request. There
Well,
is a
guys.
hatch to the basement, but the basement doesn't have any exits. It's just kind of like this is closed in.
Damn. All right.
Okay. Does
What-
Does anybody remember how many guards are watching the back door?
I think it was one. I think I could see it was 2 out front and 1 at the back, if I remember correctly.
That's correct.
Yeah, so we might as well just go out the back door.
What are we gonna do with this Williford guy?
take him with us. I mean, he can. If Raynar needs proof or something, he can. He'll at least, corroborate some of the story of the demons and shit.
How would you?
So quick question, refresher. I don't know if I missed this or not. Above table. Why are they chasing after us? Why are we wanted exactly?
A whole
We've
litany
committed a
of
lot of
crimes.
crimes.
Yeah.
Who?
For one, Xanfir shot a random person on the city street with his
Oh, yeah.
crossbow.
Oh, that was
That was Harakas.
Oh, that was Harakas? Excuse me, that was Harakas. There were charges of trespassing and burglary,
sure what that one's for.
disturbing the peace, which is pretty generic. So you get
Well,
a hint
burglary
that
is he stole the goblet or whatever out of that random church or the.
Oh, how would they know that's us?
You never know. Maybe we've been watched.
make whoever would like to make a base intelligence check as you're reading over the charges.
Oh,
I don't have
wow.
a boost.
Damn,
don't
I
have
had
a
a
boost
boost.
either.
I had a boost as well, and I got pretty bad.
That 20. Shit.
Hoyd, being the expert barbarian lawsmith that you are,
Yep. I just
Yeah.
know.
you just know. Fish is pretty good too. Reading over the charges, you get a sense that disturbing the peace could have been during the chasing of the devils through the city, or the fighting of the cultists in the windmill. It could have been pretty much any time you guys were, doing tomfoolery out and putting people in danger. As far as trespassing and burglary, it'd been pretty hard to pin the looting of the Temple of Seamorph to you guys, unless somebody did see you. But you feel like you were being pretty sneaky. Given what you know now about the Growlhounds being in league with the Santlers, you're pretty sure that Lady Growlhound or Mr. Growlhound has disparaged your name, basically, for looting some of the dead people around their house and trespassing on their grounds. As far as attempted murder and assault, that's definitely just Harakas shooting that guy in the city street with his crossbow.
Damn, Harakas.
Gotta be careful with it.
Sounds like if we just give them Harakas, some people can get off scot free.
Well, what
Hey, you
if
guys.
sacrifice? What if
Sounds like
we
this could all
asked?
be solved very easily.
Yes.
And while we're
What
talking
if?
about this, Harakas cannot hear any of this.
Oh yes. No, he can't. Let's all
He has
talk a
no
lot of
idea.
shit behind his back, like the good friends we are.
I'm just here. I was told that there was going to
I'm
be
not giving up
lemonade
on
and
them.
some oatmeal cookies.
All right,
Yeah, well,
I have
we're not gonna let him rot. All right, so
Xanfir.
Well, we might as well
I'm probably
dip.
gonna sneak out the back here and attempt
Yeah,
to
sneak
knock
out the back
guard.
and then attempt to go
Should I knock
Raynar
out
and
the
see if he can
guard?
help us. Yeah, we can. I mean, I'd rather not add more killing a guard or.
I didn't
See what
say
our actual
kill, I said
punishment
knock
is?
out.
I
didn't
know, but like I'd rather. Yes,
like-
I would prefer knocking out rather than adding in more crimes.
Yeah.
Can we have
yeah.
someone distract the guard since there's only one of them?
If I'm not able to knock him out in one hit, like if I'm, I'm testing my ability, and I don't know how easy or hard it is to knock somebody out, then maybe I would rather go for a distraction plan. Sure.
Think of it as lockpicking their unconsciousness.
I,
We could ask the ghost if he's able to distract the guard in the back while we sneak.
Oh yeah. I don't know if he can leave the building, but yeah, let's give it a shot. Hey, Liff, you hear that?
Yeah, tell them.
Well, what do you-
tell
what-
them that they're, Lift's here. Lift, they're, we fixed up the place, and they're trying to take this away from us. They're trying to take it away from you.
Sorry, I'm back.
Rip.
Everyone's done talking shit about Harakas?
Yeah. We
Alright,
asked
cool.
Liff. We asked Liff if if he could help us distract the guard when they're around back, so Xanfir can slip away.
Well, I also
We'd all want to slip away.
yeah, we'd
Oh,
all
we
want
all. Oh,
to,
yeah, we all
but
want to slip away.
I
Okay,
also
gotcha.
subtly asked how hard it would be to knock somebody out.
You basically would need to deal enough non-lethal damage to them to kill them. But instead of killing them, it would knock them out.
Yeah, that's not happening in one hit, boys. No matter how sneak attack it can do. Okay.
Lift kind of gives you a more positive vibe. Like he could definitely do a distraction.
Ah,
All right.
Okay.
very good, my
So do we
friend.
want to bring this shapeshifter guy with us?
Oh man.
I mean, I can carry him while we go.
He's been pretty much useless.
Just
But
throw
he
him in the
might not
basement.
be useless. Yeah, but I don't want to then it's just him in here and like, in our house.
Well, the guards come in and see
Yeah.
we kidnap someone.
Well,
Yeah,
Lift will
that
watch him.
too. I'm not trying to add kidnap. If anything, let's like.
I mean, how has he been useless?
He doesn't know anything.
But he can
Carry.
like he's the guy who was there with the demons and like the stone. Like he knows that much, right?
Basically what he told us.
Alright, but we at least have some proof for Raynar if he's just like demons. What are you talking about?
I mean, we
Why
can
would this
question him
guy-
for a little while if you want.
I mean, I shouldn't be talking because I'm not in this conversation. So.
All right, let's bring him along. Causing any issues, we'll throw him out somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll slit his throat and we'll drop him in an alleyway.
Exact. What? All right. Sure.
Alright,
Why not?
alright,
Do your thing,
Bergen,
Xanfir.
relax.
Lift.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Do
gonna
your
get something from me eventually.
Do your thing, bud.
Okay.
Give us a good old distraction.
All right. Pretty much all the lights dim, and then like all of the shutters and all the lights kind of alternate like dim to bright, and all the shutters like open and close, and all the doors like start slamming and opening like as fast as they can, except for the rear door that you're trying to go out. But you can see like from the city street, like all the guards are like now looking at the house, like what the fuck is going on? And there's some kind of like big like party or something going on inside.
Ah,
Alright.
yes, my friend. Yes, this is perfect. Aegis is just laughing and spinning around, having a good ass time.
Guess we'll dip out the back.
All right. And the party's going to the courthouse, I'm guessing.
No, I think we're gonna go to Raynar, right?
Oh, Raynar. Gotcha.
Oh,
Okay.
we are.
I mean, are we, or do you want to go to the courthouse?
I mean, I don't know this guy, so.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't think trying to break people. I mean, it's if we break people out, we're basically just gonna have to leave the city.
This
Yeah.
is true. I'm just saying
So-
I don't know
'cause-
him, so like, how much do you know him? Do you?
I mean, we saved his life, and he basically like told the guards we like helped him, and we, I don't know. I mean, it's the only powerful person we know, essentially. Like at least that I can remember.
Yeah, so ask
Alright, well,
Raynar. If it
I
doesn't
trust
work,
you then.
we'll go
Yeah,
try
so
to
ask
break him
Raynar,
out.
we can go break him out, and then just I don't know, leave or
Okay.
try to remain sneaky or something.
The party heads to the north part of town, kind of one of the nicer districts, and you see this kind of pearl white house. Very nice estate. Not as big as the Growlhund Manor. You expect from his ties and things for him to have this very lavish abode, but it's kind of just like a nice house. And the party kind of gathers up behind, outside the door and knocks for entrance. Firstly, let's have everyone in the party that's here and not in the courthouse. Go ahead and make me a stealth check as you guys are kind of walking along these city streets and alleyways and things. Okay. Kind of a messy-haired, strawberry blonde gentleman, approximately 6 foot, good build, opens the door and notices you all. Says, "Well met, friends. How can I help you this late evening?"
I'm not the face of the party, so I'm not gonna say anything.
I don't know him.
This is Raynar, yes or no?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I was like, wait a second. What is he strawberry? I guess I'll step forward. Hello, my friend. Good to see you again. Say, how has the political stuff going, huh? Very, very political. Yes, politics. We love politics. How's it going?
He shrugs and he says, "I'm not a fan of the politics. I try to stay out.
Uh,
I'm pulled into it time to time, just by birthright, but not really my thing."
yes. Classic Raynar, our good friend. Hey, random stranger. This is my good friend Raynar. Yes. So listen, Raynar, my good friend, who we did save. We're kind of in a pickle. You see, our three friends, Heracus, Bergen, and Fish. You remember them, right?
Nod.
Yes, great. Yep, good, perfect. They were framed. Ugh, I know, right? Framed. And we're wondering if you could help us try to pardon them so we don't have to commit more crimes to get them out. Is that possible? Is that in the cards, or do we have to commit another
Make a
crime?
persuasion check. He kind of looks left down the street, looks right. He like beckons you inside, and he says, as you guys kind of fill his like kind of chamber directly inside of his house, um, he says, "Aegis, do not speak to me in riddles. You said you've been framed, yet otherwise you have to commit even more crimes, which means you have committed some initial crimes. Tell me, how bad is it?"
Well, three of our friends are in jail. One of them shot someone, which is, I mean, that old chestnut. I mean, we've all been there, right? And yeah, it's pretty bad actually. It's pretty in the dumpster, as the kids around Waterdeep say these days. So we're gonna need some real strength here for this one.
He paces back and forth. He kind of puts his head in his hands. Lets out a long sigh, and then he notices that you have a tied up man with you. And he goes, "And you've kidnapped a stranger? And you brought him into
No,
my house?"
no, Raynar, this is the real criminal. Look at this guy. Look at this dude. He set demons upon us. Could you imagine? We're just using him to let the officers know that we aren't the bad guys. It's this guy. He's the bad guy.
I guess calm down a second. This guy, Tiefling or something like that. He shapeshifts, and we have been after him for various reasons, and people he has dealt with for other reasons, and he has taken upon himself to shapeshift as us and cause these crimes. Therefore, that's why we have him, to kind of prove our innocence, but it's that can't really force him to do anything.
Raynar approaches the tied up individual and kind of looks him over, sees like he's unconscious and he's been wounded. And he says, "I understand the reasoning, but at a glance, you've got to realize that this kind of paints you as ne'er-do-wells. Um, I'll see what I can do. I'll go to the courthouse with you all, but I suggest that otherwise you just go about the process in an orderly and lawful way." He looks you over.
Yes, of course. You got it.
He says, "Well, I shouldn't expect you staying here. Sleep here for tonight. We'll attend the trial tomorrow morning and we'll set forth our evidence and our grievances and try and get your friends free."
Well, sounds like a plan. Thank you, Raynar. We appreciate your hospitality and you returning the favor.
He nods. He kind of shows you where you guys can kind of set your things down and make yourself comfortable and relax and sleep for the evening. He fully intends to go back to sleep and to deal with it in the morning. Are you guys doing anything different or out of the ordinary? Or are you guys just going to rest up here?
Yeah, do we want to follow his plan or do we want to break him up?
Say it's worth a shot to try and have Raynar help us out.
Well, if we all go to the courthouse, they're most likely just going to arrest all of us.
Turn yourself into my case.
Yeah.
Go in and say we want to make things right.
Yes. Just acting like we don't have anything to hide. You know, that
I
might
mean,
help
the
you,
only
right?
the only one of us with like a real crime is Raucus.
Yeah. Raucus can go rot in prison. I don't care. But the rest of us, we need to get the hell out of here.
Go in and be like, hey, guys, look. What if we'll give you Heracus and we'll call it square?
No. This guy on Hoyd's shoulder turned into Heracus. He's the one who shot the crossbow, not
Oh.
Heracus.
Oh.
Yes, you're right. He
And
did
he
do
also
that.
turned into me. Granted, I didn't see it because he turned into me and knocked myself out. But this is just what I heard from you guys.
Yes.
Not a
Right.
very reliable source.
Right.
Aegis has a big grin and kind of gives him a wink.
But then what
Yes.
do we do about the trespassing and burglary of the villa that we were at?
That
I mean,
was
we could just
also
argue that we heard the attack and tried to go help them.
I mean, they're also probably very minor crimes. Probably just a fine.
Yeah. Now
That's-
that I think of it, Woody's probably got a bunch of theft crimes because he just can't stop stealing random shit from people.
No one has ever seen me steal anything.
all right. Yeah, it's a you try to go
Alright.
to the courthouse.
So night passes. If anyone's missing any hit points, go ahead and heal the full, get all your spells back. Everyone enjoys the benefits of a long rest. And when morning happens, everyone is gonna head over to the courthouse. So I'm just going to condense the view again. Oh, there we go. And then over to the courthouse. Court begins sharply at 9 o'clock. At around 8 o'clock, Bergen, Heracus, and Fish, you're all brought some meal, just some oatmeal, very bland, just basic sustenance. And they tell you to make yourself preventable, as you will be going before the judge in an hour time. And everybody else, you guys all leave with Raynar. And head down to the courthouse. As you guys are on the way there, you do see like many guards like grab their swords and kind of begin to like call like other guards over, and they begin to kind of like tail you to the courthouse. On the way there, you can kind of see that like a small congregation of soldiers has basically, in a way, escorted you to the courthouse, just kind of tailing you the whole time. But yeah, you guys arrive without incident. Raynar is with you. When you guys arrive, you guys are kind of put into a lobby in the southwestern side. Grab Raynar's token here as well. Creatures and monsters, not creatures and monsters, NPCs. Raynar. With you. And Raynar kind of speaks to the clerk and turns to the party and says, we'll be meeting in about 30 minutes. We can go on in. And they kind of request that you guys leave all your weapons here.
mean, I'll leave my sword.
Am I allowed to keep my cane? Because it's just a walking cane, just a simple walking cane. Yes.
Make a
A seagull?
I'd like
persuasion.
to keep my hands, please.
Persuasion.
Uh-oh.
No, they're gonna take away that cane from you,
Oh,
Vegas.
it's just a cane. You guys are assholes.
When they say weapons, do they mean like armor and shields and stuff, or they just mean literal weapons?
Just weapons.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give them my sword. I
Okay.
guess they
Captain America.
take my. I'd leave my bag too because I have javelins and shit in there.
Yep. Okay. Is anyone trying to hide any weapons that they're not willingly giving over?
I don't think
a
I
weapon.
have any weapons to hide.
I'm thinking about it.
I turn into weapons.
No, I don't want to risk anything. I'm gonna give up my weapons.
All
Am
right.
I perceived strangely by the guards?
You guys are as a group kind of perceived strangely. Just not every day that people that are wanted just kind of walk into the courthouse. So, they're definitely on guard. The guards kind of loosen up just a smidge when you guys turn over your weapons. And the fact that at least for now you guys are appearing not hostile. But given the just diverse backgrounds, the fact that you're carrying a tied up man with you, who is now conscious, by the way, given the fact that he was able to rest throughout the night, he's kind of struggling the whole time. But no one like really wants to kind of take.
That that way got us there. I mean, also yes, but we were on an urgent mission. Tell me peace wasn't served by devils flying over the city. Not me. There's more on the roof. Should we just tell them? I mean, really, I was the only one chasing them in the city. Yeah. You right. And they did offer pay us to help them. Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. Language. Okay. I feel like we should have been given time to prepare a defense. We didn't know exactly what the charges were until we got here. Got time to wait for the guard to respond to that. Like, again, we didn't know exactly. Well, we weren't exactly we literally just arrested and then put on trial with no idea what the exact charges were. Not exactly read out all the information. It just lists like the generalization of the charges, but not like what they were for. We were put in the prison cell separated so we couldn't discuss a defense. Since we're being tried as a group, we didn't have a chance to discuss as a group a defense. Apologies. Blades clashing. Ooh. Could one of us assist them? Yeah. Well, when they noticed us being there, they asked us to help. We helped. They then offered us a reward for helping, and then asked us to leave, and then we left. That's pretty much. I mean, he doesn't know. Yikes. Yeah. Uh huh. There's no. Didn't someone say that? No, the judge said that. Yeah, you did. Yes, you did. uh, I'm pretty sure you said swords, or at least said weapons. Or I think he's. I'm pretty sure he said swords. I think he said swords, but. Hmm. He's a bard.
About
Yeah, I mean,
Caracas. I guess it's opposed
I'm
deception
not lying about
checks.
the music. What do you mean? So persuasion?
he's telling the truth about the shapeshifter part.
He is. I'll give you the choice. I guess you can either roll a deception or a persuasion. And this guy's gonna roll his deception.
Ooh.
Oh,
It's
boy.
Benedict, baby. Ha ha!
Don't say it out loud, you dumbass.
Okay. Hmm. And the judge says, well, something does seem fishy here. It's a lot of trouble for them to hog tie you and bring you here if they didn't really believe their case or had some reason for it. Although I can't really imagine what that would be. And you're a born and bred tiefling, correct, Williford? Williford goes, yes, Your Honor. I can't shape change, just like he can't. And he points over at Harakas. And he says, very well. The court will take a short 10-minute recess on this charge. I have to do some further investigating.
Gotta go beat his meat.
I guess we didn't really think about that. We can't. There's no way to prove that he can shapeshift if he's unwilling to do that.
Oh,
I,
I can do it.
I'll
Try.
testify.
Oh,
I
what
got,
if?
you got witness.
Oh, what if? Okay, we're in recess right now, right?
Yep, you guys
Wait.
are ordered to stay within the chamber, but you can talk amongst
Wait,
yourselves. the
didn't
judge
he?
says.
Didn't he shapeshift like in the middle of the street, like while he was running away though? No one
Yeah,
saw
he
that?
shapeshifted into Zamfir and punched him in the face. I mean, headbutted him and then kicked him in the balls.
Didn't no one see that? I feel like I remember there was like some interaction with the crowd of people, like as he ran away.
Well, he
Yeah,
was.
It was that exact interaction. Yeah, I mean, if there were witnesses to the crossbow attack, there had to be witnesses of him shapeshifting.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
If all right, listen, brothers, bring it in, brothers. All right. if we cannot find any witnesses, I mean, granted, we're in the middle of a trial. If we can't find any witnesses, I can try and see if they'll allow me to try and charm person and make him do it himself.
Wasn't I there?
Hmm.
Yes, while you were there.
Okay. Heracus is guilty.
No.
What?
What?
No. Well, I can come up and say, hey, I was there. They my cart was destroyed and the whole thing, and I saw this man shape shift.
But why did you say Heracus is guilty?
Because
Because
he was shapeshifted as Ruckus.
yeah, no, I was fooling you guys.
He was memeing.
Ah,
was,
you funny man.
I'm just obnoxious, you would say. I saw the whole thing, and I will tell the court that for my testimony, I need my cart fixed.
Is he trying to finesse a fixed cart?
I think he is.
Well,
About
cart
10
as in
minutes
like
goes
you
by.
are a random person who was, because I wasn't here for this. You were a random person who was on the road, or you're like a merchant, or like with wares.
Look, what I do on the streets is my business, and you know, it is what it is. You know, I was in the right place there at the right time. I could be a great help to you. I, you know, just need a little help. Their friend, their buddy.
That was the most non-answer I've ever heard in my entire life.
You don't listen to politics, do you?
He sells his hot dog on the streets.
That's a way to put it.
All right, a hammer hits the table. Court's back in session. Have a seat. Have a seat. I've decided. Given the unusual peculiarness of today's charges and the lack of evidence against the individuals, I cannot hold the charges we don't have sufficient evidence against. However, you have been convicted guilty of 2 other crimes, one of which is going to sentence you to a 10-day imprisonment here.
I thought it was 10-day community service.
You said community service.
That's different
Yes.
crime.
Different crime.
Oh no,
Different
the first one was
crime.
25 gold, wasn't it?
Yeah, the
So-
first one was
Whoa,
25
whoa.
gold for
And then the
disturbing the
second one-
peace.
and the second
then
one was
the trespassing was changed to community service.
Oh, it
at
was,
a nonprofit
yeah.
of our choice.
Yep. Okay. So 25 gold pieces, 10-day community service. Here's what we're gonna do then. We didn't exactly prepare the resources to effectively try this case. So until this case gets resolved,
I go here. Can I go, Judge? I have something to say.
go ahead.
Uh, Judge. I was there during the whole thing, like I said, and I saw that there was a kerfuffle going on, and my cart was broken. And this whole kerfuffle, so you know that's evidence. You know, I was there. I wouldn't be here if I, you know, had an intact cart. And let's work something out here. You need these guys to go somewhere. I need a cart. I have information. You have a hammer and authority. Let's cut ourselves a deal. What can we offer each other here?
I'm not sure you have anything to offer me other than a ginormous waste of my time. You have information on what? The charges? Well, then you are in court and you're compelled to speak and speak the truth.
Well, you know, for truth for truth's sakes, yeah. But what does that do me?
That keeps you out of jail.
Fair enough. I will rescind my comments and go back and sit down.
The judge sighs. And that is where we're at. Without the truth, without sufficient evidence, I cannot bring such a sentence of such an important degree down upon individuals, especially individuals that want to do good, as you've stated. So we are going to reconvene in 10 days after your community service has been served, whereby we'll have a member of the Order of Magus and Protectors come and open your mind to the court and see what really happened. and from there, your judgment will await you.
Can we also have that done on the Growlhuns?
He shakes his head and says the Growlhuns haven't been tried for any crimes.
Yeah, but they're openly lying in your court.
They're slandering
That
our
is
name.
purgatory.
Isn't slander a
No, it's
crime?
purgatory.
You mean perjury?
Perjury,
Wait,
yeah.
don't you mean perjury?
Purgatory.
Yeah, sorry. That's perjury. Sorry. I don't deal with laws very much.
The Growlhuns are a noble family of Waterdeep and have been upstanding members of society for their entire lives here, for which you have no backgrounds and no due social credit.
Pardon
I
me.
will stand up and say that we saved Raynar. You can ask, oh God, who's the name of the yawning portal guy?
Durnan.
Durnan. We saved multiple citizens inside of his when the portal opened up, and we defeated the troll. We slayed scarecrows to save the farming people, and we saved a bunch of the workers cleaning the streets with this giant trash worm came up and tried to kill him. I think we've done our fair share to help the city and prove our good deeds.
And if I could just say, if I could interject, Your Honor, you say noble family and they have no background. Do you know who the Benedicts are?
He strokes his chin. Not particularly.
All right, then fine. They're a very noble family. Okay, whatever.
Some say they're tanks, Your Honor.
Aegis, you feel like the reason he doesn't know your family is that you're nobles from Neverwinter and not Waterdeep.
Yeah, I know. So sad.
Family of
He said-
tanks.
He says,
This one
as
isn't.
far as the rest of what you're spouting off, if you would like any character witnesses to appear before the court and attest to your good character, you can have them accompany you.
We have one right now.
Session.
Next session, so in 10 days,
the next
10 days to gather.
Although I'm sure whatever their testimony will just kind of confer with what we gain from peering into your mind. With this, court is adjourned. Please pay your fines on the way out. Hammer hits the gavel. Yala and Aura and the Growlhund storm out immediately.
Fucking Growlhuns.
I'm gonna fucking murder them in the middle of the night.
Yes, let's not say that inside the courtroom.
And as he's getting away, actually hold the part. Ill will on the way out. And Wilfred says, "Thank you, Your Honor."
Or whatever.
Rainier says, I mean, I'm sure that the nobility loves to bribe, but during the next court session, they're going to kind of peer into your mind, and what they see is what they see. That it's kind of could be good or bad, depending on if you actually did those things that they're accusing you of.
Well, they cleared us, so this is only going to be the assault crime because they've cleared us of the other ones, essentially.
He shook his head. Yeah, you can't be charged for the same crime more than once, but it may reveal that you broke even more crimes, so that's kind of up to you to remember what happened around that time.
Is that even legal?
Up to us to remember?
Yeah.
Where are our rights?
Yeah, where are our fantasy rights?
They're basically going to look and see everything from your perspective during the time of the incident.
Oh, cool.
But,
so I'm not even there, so I don't even have to come in.
So if it reveals that, let's say, instead of you shooting one person, that you actually stole a whole bunch of shit and then shot a person, you could be tried for both crimes, as one is now a new crime and not one of the other crimes you've already been charged for. But that's what I mean. If you remember that you've done anything else illegal during that time, it'd be better just to come forward and admit to it.
Wait.
What law system is this based off? Because you can't be
Can't-
forced to testify, or you can't be
Incriminate
forced
yourself.
to incriminate yourself.
We only
This
have
is
a lawyer.
Yeah, this is not. You think this is America?
This is
Yeah.
Waterdeep,
D&D
bro.
land, buddy. This is fucking good old Waterdeep.
Fucking
All
Waterdeep,
right,
man.
so I say we just finish our business and then dip out of the city.
I say we kill the Growlhuns and then dip out of the city.
Wait, so they're gonna
Weird.
force us to come back and do some mind fucky shit?
Yeah.
I stole from a church.
Well, so they're only
It
going
wasn't
to
a
Whose
replay,
fault
they're
is
only
that?
gonna replay the memories.
How would one go about
We
forgetting?
did take those swords.
Fuck. Guys are still in the courtroom.
After
Oh,
about
shit.
10 minutes or so, the guards open up and allow you to gather your weapons and leave.
That was sick.
We head back to Troll School and have
Wait,
this
so they're gonna do some
conversation.
mind fucky shit, and they're gonna replay those memories that we were
Well,
guilty to,
they're
or not
only going to
guilty
replay the memories of the assault because our judgment has been passed for the trespassing, disturbing the peace, and the burglary. Essentially, so it's only the assault crime that we're going to be replaying, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so what happened during the assault crime?
The assault crime is
Well,
when
I
you
mean,
guys
I
were on the
wasn't there,
street.
so I
Sure,
have
that
nothing
that
to
was
give.
that was away from the Growlhund Manor. The Growlhund doesn't have anything to do with that.
Okay.
So that's something you guys got to
stole
figure
from
out.
a church another different day. So
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
we went there. We met up with Fish. Aegis then went up and tried to talk to these people, and then they attacked him. Did they
Wait.
attack you first?
For which one?
For the demons in the stone, I think.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I ran up and talked to them and I said the Troll Skull guys, and then the fight ensued.
Are you
Oh,
asking
yeah.
each other or are you asking me as DM?
Wait, how did we
Well,
come to go
I'm-
after the stone in the first place?
The
So-
McFreaking windmill
why-
people hide it, right?
But why did we go after it?
Weren't
So-
we were asked to figure out.
It was the
No,
nymph
I'm trying to remember
wild
the.
wooden thing, right?
Yeah.
The nymphoid thing or whatever.
Yeah, he asked us to figure out.
The nymphomaniac.
Oh my God. No, so that the machine from the church that we tracked down was part of a ploy used by the Growlhens in a deal to in a transaction that was happening with the stone. The Growlhens stole the stone and killed the cultists. We then woke one of the cultists up, talked to the cultist. She filled us in, then was swiftly murdered.
I don't
You know,
remember
you
that.
guys remember that door we couldn't pick or slam through? Yeah.
Yes.
Fucking Cassandra Lock, that legendary item.
Yeah, so then we grabbed that, and then she told us to go to the meeting place, which was on the outside of the city at that abandoned-ish kind of building. We then followed the flying things from there, and then that's where we came upon that fight there.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely correct. So you guys found the destroyed Dimblewright. You gave its core to the other Dimblewright, which showed visions of it being in like a basically attacked in a crypt-like place, which led you guys to the City of the Dead, where all the crypts are. You found the plot for the Growlhuns, which was neighbored by a plot to the Cassantlers, who's kind of related by proximity. Just like what he said, you followed the cultist advice to the windmill. From the windmill, the stone was ferried by 3 flying demons, which the Fish tracked across the rooftops to the meeting place. Now, since they are only playing the memories of the basically the altercation that involved the assault, how that got started was Fish was on the rooftops looking down at Willifert in the buggy. The first person doing anything was actually Aegis, who approached, declared himself, and you all, the Troll Skull boys, guys.
Guys.
And then I believe
It's a tentative name.
Aegis tried to light their cart on fire by casting Firebolt at it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Or
Scorching
Wait,
ray.
so they
Scorching
didn't
ray.
attack first?
pretty sure he attacked first.
Yeah, this is your
Oh
boy.
yeah, they said fuck you.
That's probably not gonna look good. I don't know if we can get away from that one, boys.
Yeah. And all that other stuff happened later. Once he's trying to set the car on fire with Scorching Ray, it's just pretty much just open combat after that. That's kind of like the warning shot across the bow.
So what? How did the random citizen get almost shot or attempted to get shot?
So
Did
that
get
was in an alleyway where the demons were giving the stone over to Willifert. But the party was winning the combat, so Willifert tried to run away on foot. He couldn't take the horse and buggy because, spoiler alert, it was burned down. So he like ran out of the alleyway on foot onto the busy city street. And the party decided to shoot at him. It was kind of very much.
The party didn't decide that. Heracus decided that.
Lightning kind of described it as a scene in John Wick where they're like shooting at each other with the silence pistols. Like, yeah, because he's shapeshifting into like just normal like citizenry, like trying to like blend in, and then Heracus is Xanfer on his tail. Xanfer tries to stab him, and then Heracus tries to like shoot him with his crossbow and misses and hits another person on the city street.
I should have been a little bit less aggressive in it.
To be fair, I also did a shatter on that street because he drew that line after the fact.
So we're fucked.
Yeah, we could just. I'm sure there's some sort of mind wipe tonic that we can take.
It's
What about
Raynar
when-
says, just make sure you guys show up to some kind of nonprofit tomorrow for your first day. You'll need to get a signature or a contact wherever you guys choose to go. If you need a couple of references, I can help you out. But that's basically all I got for you guys.
Some references to where, what are excuse me, what are our options?
He will give you 3 different places. He has one place that's an orphanage where you guys can kind of like play with orphans and teach them skills and kind of like a Big Brother program almost.
That just seems irresponsible.
I'm gonna do some firebolt.
There's a soup kitchen. And then there is a place that basically like just scrubs all the city walls, and cleans them of like graffiti and muck and stuff.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that one.
Fuck that. I'm gonna teach orphan children how to use spells.
Oh god.
I'm gonna teach orphans how to steal.
There we go. Hey, Xanfer, let's get it. Let's.
This is what I meant by
Bad
irresponsible.
influences.
It's barely noon. You do still have the better part of today before you have to go and teach orphans how to do whatever. So, is there anything you guys would like to do with today?
Like, go store all my weapons back at the manor.
Yeah, let
so
me get my cane back.
Okay.
Yeah, we should have Lift testify. Pretty dope.
Well, we need character witnesses, so we're gonna have to contact people with the character.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out a way for our minds to block this thing, or wipe our minds.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the one dude who has a little crazy store at the, I think it's across the Yawning Portal Tavern or whatnot, or the one dude who we went to for like,
Could
he had all the knicknacks, he had the handkerchief that he offered.
I have a question. So the mind like scrying memory thing, with the whatever they're gonna have do to us, is that's just gonna show them our perception of what happened, right? Like our what we remember happened.
Correct.
Could it be possible to change how we remember the thing happening? Change how they see us remember.
Any characters proficient in Arcana can roll an Arcana check.
I mean, I know the spell, but Hoyd wouldn't know the spell.
Probably hypnotized or have some kind of spell. Erase our memories, but change our memories.
Oh, look at that.
Taco, you're pretty sure it can be done. You just don't know how.
All right, well, time to hit the books, brothers.
10 days.
I mean, Heracus is.
I'm not proficient in
In Arcana, okay.
No.
Otherwise, this is just going to turn into a Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
I mean, we could always leave too. I don't have to show up.
I mean, what else do we really need to do in the city? Like, do we have like
I think the main
quote-unquote, like,
campaign that we were
open
going to
quest
do
chain?
after level 5 takes place in the heart of the city or something. So if we leave the city behind, then that pretty much just kind of throws that out the window.
We just force Spikes to DM us a homebrew campaign.
Metagaming at its finest, yeah.
Caracas, you here? Hey, you're fucking free. Nice job.
I'm gonna ignore the stone again.
I didn't even know it was the stone.
Can only Heracus hear that?
Yeah, only Caracas hears
Oh,
it.
that's dope.
Telepathic.
Oh, I love
Oh.
that.
And the stone changes.
Are we still in the court, or are we like?
No,
on
you
our
guys
own?
are
we're either
free.
back home or walking back.
No, we're
Yeah.
in the auditorium with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bookstore by our house. Maybe they have something.
By the way, I had
I
to
should probably go steal all the. I should probably go sell all these weapons I've sold too.
stop it. Before.
Yeah, get rid of that evidence.
I mean, I think we're at an impasse right now of
Guess we just
So they're kind of at a stopping point-esque.
Is the fucking community service going to be something we play through? Or is that just going to be like, all right, we did it? That was...
It doesn't have to be something. It's up to you guys. You can play through it or you not play through it.
I just want to teach an orphan firebolt. That's all I want to do.
I'm gonna try to find like a shelter, like an animal shelter or something, like something to do with animals rather than people.
Okay.
That's my goal.
That's easy enough to do. That's easy enough to arrange.
I'll just do
But there is kind of the meta conversation of what is the party's goal now? Because I think you guys were even confused at like, wait, how do we even get into that fight or and stuff, you know? So
because like I guess the main thing we were supposed to do was investigate the destruction of the Nimble, right? And then it just kind of led to a whole plot about the stone. We have no real reason to go after the stone other than just we now know about it and that it exists.
Well, we now
Well,
have it.
to
Well,
be
we do
fair,
not
you
have it.
guys knew about the stone in the very beginning, and that's kind of what I wanted to hit upon in before the close of the session today. Does anyone exactly remember what the stone's purpose is?
Well,
Because you guys were told it before, but I'm not sure if you guys still know it.
besides the Legend Lord ability.
Yeah, there's probably like session 1 or 2 of the campaign. You guys first heard about the stone.
He also said something about it leading to a treasure.
Yeah. So
Yeah, because our first session was in the tavern,
mhm.
and the second session, Xanfer wasn't a part of. But remembers you guys telling him, and you guys went searching for old dude's friend.
Mhm. Floon. Yeah.
And you would know that the stone is the reason why Floon got kidnapped. The stone is the whole reason that the gangs are fighting in the streets. The stone is the reason why Floon was kidnapped because they thought he was Raynar and they thought that Raynar had the stone. Raynar doesn't know you have the stone. None of you guys have spoken about the stone while Raynar is around. But basically, the Stone of Galor was created by Raynar's dad, Dagult Neverember, and he basically like stole a whole bunch of money from the city, locked it up in a vault somewhere, and whoever has that stone knows the location of the vault.
So we have 10 days.
I feel like
to
I
get the money.
definitely remembered some of that from before. Just like
Yeah. So I just wanted to kind of clear that up, just because obviously you don't know that. It might.
so our characters don't know all of that, right? Do we know it has some relation with Raynar?
You don't know that it has relations with Raynar specifically. Going on from like the point where you saw through the Nimblewright's memories, you would have basically gotten the whole plot about the stone. Because yeah, it was just all played out there as Lady Growlhund kind of gave the Nimblewright the orders to blow up and get the stone. Part of that would be so I can get that fat cash.
So we should just take the cash and run. That was sarcasm.
Do you have to know that the vault exists for the stone to show you where it is?
Now that's the specifics of how the stone in the vault communicates. That you don't know, because Harakas is the only one. Well, and Harakas has refused to communicate with the stone, so that part is kind of like the one thing that you guys don't know yet.
I mean, would you trust a voice that you just hear in your head right off the start?
Probably
That's
not.
up to
I
you.
feel
None
like
of
my
us know
daddy-
about
I mean, I'll leave that up to you how you want to play that.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just trying. I'm just trying to make sure I understand how everything is working right now.
We'll go ahead and end the session here for today, fellas. We'll pick up next week with community service and
So what'd you do in D2D today? We went through a court session and then we're gonna do community service.
Dude, D&D.
Wow.
This is what I my friends about.
Riveting.
Whenever my friends ask, "Hey, what's Dungeons and Dragons about?" I say it's about unlawful court sessions, community service,
Teaching
and
Warframe's
Harakas
Firebolt.
fucking killing someone.
Rocket
Yep.
shooting
Oh,
someone.
can't forget
Perjury.
our the mage of the party being the tank.
Yes.
Xanfer stealing every useless item that possible.
Hey, I'm
They're
gonna
not-
go sell all those useless items, and then I will still have a decent amount of gold. All right.
Bro, Xanfer.
Will that even equal 1 gold?
I don't know.
I just imagine Xanfer's room being filled with a bunch of like useless shit, just like a hoarder, and my room being filled with bandages and
Yeah,
Well,
just
we have
gauze.
to. I mean, I gotta go sell these, and I might need a fence or something. So, my character probably knows a fence. I'd
yeah,
imagine.
and I'd say they're fairly nondescript. I mean, swords are swords. There's
Yeah.
plenty of them.
Yeah.
Water
What do I
deep.
got here?
Tell me
I
what you want
have,
to sell. I can tell you how much gold you can get for it.
I got a dip.
So I
guys.
got
Alright,
three
super.
I also,
All right.
gold.
Hey, man.
Golden
Adios, y'all.
daggers,
See ya.
GG's.
Yeah.
Those are 10
GG's
each,
indeed.
silver chalice,
Catch you next session.
wine bottle.